the most expensive coffee in the world.
Yeah.
Because you got to pay somebody to dig through that. That's why it's an expensive gig. But guess what? I ain't trying it.
I think we should.
No.
I think we should. You know what? How about
you?
this, Dwayne?
Hey, welcome to Coffee with Dwayne and Jesse. I'm Dwayne.
I'm Jesse. Can we talk about the poop coffee?
No, not today.
Not today.
No.
Maybe another day.
That is
Do
a
some
weird
research on
coffee. That is it's like monkeys.
Yeah.
Monkeys eat the coffee beans and then poop them out, and then somebody goes. Their job is to dig through and find the
job.
No kidding. And it's like the most expensive coffee in the world.
Yeah.
Because you got to pay somebody to dig through that. That's why it's an expensive gig. But guess what? I ain't trying it.
I think we should.
No.
I think we should. You know what? How about
you?
this, Dwayne? How about this? What if we did a subscriber goal? So we get to a point where we set a goal of how many subscribers to this YouTube channel we get. And once we hit that goal, I will order the poop coffee and we try it in one of our episodes. Can we?
I don't even know if you could be able to afford.
Oh, I'll make it happen.
Okay, then I would say if that's got to be a goal, it's got to be a huge.
It's got to be a good goal.
Huge goal.
4 subscribers, right?
4? Yeah, no. I'm gonna say 10 grand, 10,000
subscribers.
10,000 subscribers. If we get to 10,000 subscribers, then we can talk about drinking poop coffee.
Oh, I can afford it. I just found it online. I can
really? Was it a blend, or was it the real stuff? And here's what I mean. So one of my favorite coffees. We don't offer this coffee. It's Kona. Have you ever had Kona coffee?
I do not believe so.
Kona coffee is amazing. It's very expensive. But in the States, in the box stores, you can get Kona blend. And Kona blend, they can say it's a Kona blend if they have they have to have somewhere between 3 and 10% of the coffee has to have Kona in it. And if it has 3 to 10% or whatever the number is, it's really low. If that percentage of coffee, they can call it a Kona blend, put the Kona name on it. So you're drinking something that's between 90 to 97% not Kona.
Yeah.
But you think you're drinking Kona coffee, and you're not. You're just drinking coffee that has a little bit of Kona in it.
Yeah. So I know you're extremely opposed to the poop coffee.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about this more. We want to hear from the people. We want to hear from the people.
What's that called? What's that called?
Kopi Lupa. Let me look it up. It is Kopi Luwak. That might be pronouncing it wrong. KOPI LUWAK.
That might be the brand, but that's not the name of. Or no, it's a cat.
Yes, it's a cat, not a monkey.
Yeah, it's a cat, not a monkey. That's right.
Yeah, so
I want to say it's like a civet or something.
Yes, it is a civet. Okay. Yes. So you know a lot about poop coffee.
I know enough to steer away from it.
It says it's between $35 and $100 a cup.
Yeah.
Which, listen, I would pay $70 for us to try poop coffee.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
But would you want to even see that happen? Like, could you stomach us drinking that?
Listen.
You know, this is what I like about coffee. I like to sit back, and I like to. No, I can't even. I just tried to slurp, and I choked again.
Yeah. Takes a special kind of muscle or something.
Yes, and I don't have that. I just want to enjoy a good cup of coffee. I don't want.
If it's that expensive, it's got to be good, right?
Huh?
Right.
So I have an old comedian that I used to. He had a joke, and it was something about asking his girlfriend, telling him, "Give me something." It was their anniversary. "Give me something crazy and expensive that I won't even need." So he got her a kidney transplant. So you know, so, and so just because something, that's a good conversation for another episode.
Yeah,
like, just because something has a hefty price tag on it, does that mean that it is worth that hefty price tag? I'll tell you what, we'll pick that up in the next segment. Do us a favor. If you get a chuckle out of what we do, if you appreciate any of our conversations, hit the subscribe button so you can be notified of videos. We've got videos coming out every day. Our very first episode, so this is something they may not know.
Yeah.
Our very first episode is like 45 minutes, maybe an hour, close to an hour long, but there's like 4 or 5 segments in there. And what we found was that people don't really have a big attention span.
Yeah, I don't.
People, yeah, right. And so, and people don't have the time to watch 45 minutes worth of Dwayne and Jesse talking about coffee and nonsense. This is really what we do. We talk about a lot of nonsense. But people don't have that kind of time. So what we've done is that we've broken the segments up. And so that's allowing us to give you fresh content, a new episode every day. Everything is from 10 minutes to about 20 minutes long. But you could get notified of those episodes when you click the subscribe button. And what we would also ask is, if you're enjoying this, like it, share it. Yeah, give the thumbs up on it, share it. And contrary to this fella, we do want to hear from you, even if you don't agree with us. And that's not what he meant.
Can I go, please? So on our last episode, or one of our last episodes, we were going into the Stirring It Up segment, the Stirring It Up episode, which is kind of meant to be an episode that is a little more controversial, right? We like to do this because it's fun. We like to be positive. But there are a lot of big things going on in today's society that are controversial, that we can all butt heads on, that we can argue, that we can debate. And so we wanted to bring a little bit of that, very little, into our discussion.
This younger guy really wants to do this. This older guy has said, I've had enough controversy to last a lifetime. I don't need a lot of controversy. So we're going to try to still keep it fairly light.
Yes, but anyway, try to keep it light. But on that episode, I had said something. I think I even pointed at the camera, pointed at you guys, and said, like, don't comment if it's negative. I think that's what I said. I can't remember the exact quote, but what it left some people thinking was that we didn't want to hear contrary points of view. That's not at all what I was meaning. I love good, healthy debate. Sometimes I even like unhealthy debate.
Not me.
I shouldn't like it, but all I meant by that was
full exuberance.
Yeah. All I meant by that was I don't want to see anyone name calling, or I don't want to see big fights, arguments, rudeness in the comments. I want to see good, healthy debate.
If you have a different point of view,
if you have a different point of view, share it. And if you have the same point of view, share it. But just try to be respectful. That's all I was saying. All right. That's all I was saying.
Good deal.
So
good deal.
I think that's good.
So like, subscribe, share, comment. Coffee, for me, it's all about community. Yeah. And that's actually, if you missed it, that's why our business is called I Do Like My Coffee, because I love the Lord. I love my family. I love my friends, but I do like my coffee, you know? And so, but the attraction of coffee for me, when I'm not drinking for effect, but when I'm drinking for enjoyment, is sharing a cup with people that I care about, or people that I'm just getting to know. I love sitting down with strangers and having a cup of coffee and getting to know who they are. Today I had the privilege to catch up with a couple of friends, Les and Angela. Hey guys, we haven't talked for the longest time, and able to sit down and share a cup of coffee with them and catch up. And there's just something comforting about sitting in a coffee shop or sitting in your home with a mug in your hand and being able to share what's on your heart. And so that's what we love, the community aspect of, at least me. That's why I got into this, the community aspect of coffee. And so this channel is really not just for us to hawk coffee, because that's why we only do one segment a week talking about the brand of coffee that we're attempting to introduce you to. we're talking about life issues.
Yeah.
You know, this is a young married guy, and you know, he's making his way through the world. And I've been around, you know, 50 plus years, so I've got some mileage and some experience. And it's just two guys from two different eras, two different generations, talking about real things and hoping that you enjoy what comes out of that. So subscribe. And that's it for this segment. This has been Coffee with Dwayne and Jesse. I'm Dwayne.
I'm Jesse.
Be well.
Do good. Drink good coffee.